Hey guys, Enready here, and this is my video entry for CHRISBLU007'S 1300 subscriber competition. I'm going to put a link to his channel in the description. Um, he's giving away, as always, 4 really cool steelbooks. Let's see if I can remember what they were. Inception, American Werewolf in London, which is one of those horizontal steelbooks. Horizontal, and the Alien anthology, all 4 movies steelbook, and I remember what the 4th one was. Oh well, it was something cool too. No big deal though. All right, so before I get into his question, the last 2 competitions that he held, I came in second. So in a way, I'm kind of hoping if I don't win, that I come in second again to go, 3 times the charm, 3 times in a row. And but oh well. Anyway, the question he had for this one, for this contest, was to name your favorite science fiction movie that was like a little more on the obscure side. So my favorite obscure science fiction movie is Retroactive, which is right here. This movie came out in 1997, and it stars James Belushi and Kylie Travis. This movie is very similar to Groundhog Day, but it's done in more of a sci-fi setting. The plot of the movie is this: Kylie Travis is like a psychologist. I guess she wrote a book, and there was some tragic event that always happens in these movies. So she was kind of disgraced, and she was driving across the country, and her car breaks down, and she gets picked up by James Belushi and his wife. Around the same time this is happening, there's a scientist who's invented a time machine, so that anything that happens in the time machine, they go back in time, like for like a couple hours or whatever. So it turns out that James Belushi is has stolen some microchip, and he finds out that his wife is having an affair, and she's planning to double cross him. So all this stuff goes down at this gas station where they're supposed to be dropping her off, and people get killed, and she starts running for her life, and she runs into the desert and somehow ends up at the scientist's lab, and played by Frank Wally, and she ends up stuck in this time machine. So she ends up going back like a couple hours earlier, and she ends up right back in the car, because it always sends them right back to where they were in time. They don't necessarily show up like in the time machine. They end up back in time to where they were previously. So she knows that all this stuff is going to go down, and then she tries to stop it. And the weird thing about this movie, every time she goes back in time, because she always ends up running back to the scientist, things end up always a little bit worse, and more people end up dying. But this is a really cool film. This DVD here is unfortunately anamorphic. Not anamorphic, I mean. I'd like to see a re-release of this one with some special features. I really love this movie. Alright, I'm going to show a couple other movies before I get rained on here. It's getting ready to rain. I'm outside. My next movie is Avalon. Now this is a Japanese movie. I think this was directed by the guy that made Ghost in the Shell. But this movie is filmed in Poland, and it's also got Poland actors and Polish actors, and it's filmed in Polish language. This is a virtual reality movie where I guess all the people are playing this illegal war game, and this character here, her name is Ash. She's like the best player, and then she finds out there's another secret level to the game that they're all playing, so she decides that she wants to team up with people, which she usually doesn't, to play this extra level. This is a really weird movie, but I really enjoyed it. This is a 2-disc edition. I think it's a Japanese one. This is available on Region 1. Alright, and my last pick, this one's more well known, and this is David Cronenberg's As Extents, another virtual reality movie. This one came out back in 1999, and it got overshadowed by The Matrix, but I really enjoyed this film. It stars Jude Law and Jennifer Jason Leigh. This has a lot of the weird. This is actually probably Cronenberg's last weird movie, because the technology in it is really kind of like biochemical kind of stuff, not just regular electronic stuff. Um, I really enjoyed this film. This is probably my favorite of the three virtual reality movies that came out back in 1999. The other two being The Matrix and The 13th Floor, which was kind of lame. But I really enjoyed this movie. This is the Canadian release, and it has a commentary by Cronenberg. The U.S. release is bare bones, but I wouldn't mind getting this on Blu-ray. Alright guys, this is my entry for CHRISBLU007'S 1300 subscriber contest. And thanks for watching, and until next time, I'll talk to you later.